All right. And here we are with another CG campaign. Angels Awakening. Psychic spy Jessica Sawyer embarks on her first mission behind enemy lines. This is apparently a first outing campaign. Currently, they've got 53 backers. They've raised $1,910, 63% of their $3,000 goal. But it's a flexible goal, so they will get the money even if they don't meet the goal. 8 days left, so a little over a week left to back this one. Let's see. Awakening, 32 pages, plus additional content. Full color. 100 years in the future, Jessica is a spy with psychic ability with the psychic ability of teleportation. I wasn't aware that teleportation was considered a psychic ability, but whatever. On her first mission, she is sent deep into enemy territory to recover a body in cryogenic stasis, which is vital to the security of her homeland. Jessica must call on all her training and abilities to complete her mission as a powerful water elemental stands in her way. Interesting. Alright, the book is 100% complete. That includes the artwork and the lettering. Alright, so it's ready to go. If anything goes straight to publishing the book, production, perks, shipping costs, the next book in the series. It's kind of a, I don't know, it feels kind of like a retro, 80s, like an 80s arcade type, title there. Something. That would be the water elemental, apparently. Don't know if that's considered psychic power as well or not. Bonus content included with a mini art book. In-depth look at the lore of the universe. Rise of the warring nation states and races. Okay. Exclusive look at her gadgets. That could sound filthy if you choose to take it that way. Concept art, the characters, bios. Look at a surprise character. Main cover, alternate virgin cover. Carla, I can't pronounce her last name, but seen her on streams before, I believe. Actually, you always get all three. Alright, pin up poster. Original art. And then stretch goals, which, are not going to be met in the funding period. So, alright, so here are the perks. Let's go ahead and look at that real quick. Get back up here. They do have a featured tier. All 3 covers for $45. Main cover, virgin cover, and the variant cover. That shows a work in progress image, but so is that. Well, wait a minute, what was this? Not that one. This one. Pin up. Is that it? I mean, I guess that's it. Like, they just didn't update the. It's finished, and that's the alternate poster, but or the cover, but they didn't update the pictures in over here in the tiers. All right, 6 people have claimed that. Estimated shipping September. It's not too bad. I think previously there was some campaign that said it was shipping, in what was it, July or August or something. I was like, maybe you should have set that a month back just in case, even though it's supposed to be done already, ready to go to print. Digital only, $10. It's nice that they offer a digital only tier, although $10 is kind of double what I would expect to pay for a digital only tier, especially it's 32 pages. I mean, that's not much beyond a regular length comic book. So, visual backers will not be able to add any additional perks. Well, that makes sense unless, of course, you have add-ons that are digital. Main cover, $15. That's a good $10 cheaper than your standard CG campaign, at least. Virgin cover, only one taker on that, 12 on that one. Also $15. 8 people have claimed the variant cover. 5 people have claimed the pinup poster, $30, 11 by 17. So it's pretty standard size. Most people do 11 by 17. Like I said, I assume they do that mostly because that size is still possible to do a flat pack shipping instead of having to roll it. $30 seems a little steep. Of course, I don't know how much it costs to produce posters. Pinup plus all the covers for $60. 4 people have gone for that one. Original drawn in art, $500. Wow. Here will be drawn into an original art piece with the character. So I suppose if you're sufficiently vain or something, I don't quite understand. People being drawn into things. Yeah, draw me into the comics. Like, why? It's like, well, I don't know. Unless it's like a really, really idealized version of yourself, maybe that would make sense. $500 is pretty fucking steep, and nobody has claimed that one. I'm not surprised. All right, let's go ahead and look real quick at and so you can add on those. $10 shipping. Okay, so it's $20 outside the U.S. and it's $10 domestic. So that raises the out-the-door price of the basic comic to $25. That's still, again, it's still $25 is significantly better than $35, which is standard for CG campaigns. But it's still kind of expensive, honestly. Especially, like I said, it's 32 pages. That's not bad, but it's I don't know. I doubt that I am going to back this. If I was going to back it, I'd back the digital only, probably. But again, it's like $10 for 32. I don't think so. I don't think so. If it was $5 for the digital, I'd back that. Which I would encourage people, by the way, is doing campaigns, to really consider doing just the $5 digital. If you're worried about piracy, don't be, because nobody is going to pirate your fucking indie book unless it's super fucking popular. It's like, Ethan basically is the only person in CG that might have a property popular enough that you would actually see somebody putting the files, if he were to, if he had a digital tier and people could get a hold of the files, then you might see those turning up on pirate sites or something. But anybody else, like this, this project or any other project for that matter, it's like, no, it's not going to happen. It's just, don't worry about that. It's just not going to be a problem for you. And meanwhile, as people have pointed out, $5, you may feel like that's too cheap, but keep in mind that you don't have to print anything. So it every time that somebody backs the digital only tier, they are really helping you, afford the the project, because it's like, there's just money. It's just So anyway, yeah. So there's that. Like I said, probably not gonna back it, but I don't understand why people, you know, I mean, there's so many non-CG campaigns that seem to have accepted that $5 for the digital is perfectly reasonable, and a lot of people take them up on that offer because it makes sense. And they also, by the way, uh, almost always include digital with every other tier. So it's like, yeah, $5 for the digital or 10 or 15 for the regular, and then it comes with the digital. So anybody who wants to be able to read it digitally is not going to feel like they have to back that one as well as something else. You know, so they're not going to feel like, oh, I've got to make a choice. It's like, no, you don't have to choose because you can get just that, or if you want to print, it comes with generally. But again, not with CG campaigns for some reason. Very few of them. I think John Delarose did that. That's a smart move on his part. But you know, most other people in CG are not willing to do that for some reason. And I apologize to anybody who wants to see trailers because a lot of these do have trailers. And hey, I wouldn't mind looking at them myself, except they could have music on them that would, you know, cause some kind of copyright thing. So I'm just not going to do it. I'm just I'm just not going to fucking risk it. All right. Until the next one.